The day my parents got divorced, I felt a strange surge of power. I could see a percentage, representing their capacity for deceit, hovering above people's heads. When this percentage reached 100, it would instantly transform into a numerical count of the actual betrayals they had committed. My parents' broken marriage had taught me a valuable lesson. I had to choose a life partner who was truly honest and loyal. Years later, I met a girl whose percentage stood at 0. I recognized this as the perfect opportunity for me, and without wasting any time, I married her shortly thereafter. I believed my married life would now be blissful. However, contrary to my expectations, something strange occurred on our wedding anniversary. Suddenly, I noticed the percentage hovering above my wife begin to rise. Within moments, it surged rapidly, climbing to an alarmingly high level. Worse still, her wedding ring had vanished. Her demeanor clearly indicated that she was hiding something. To diffuse the tension, I retreated to the kitchen. I tried to convince myself that she could never do such a thing, reasoning that this percentage sometimes fluctuates simply based on one's interactions with others. Yet, I decided to broach the subject as a subtle warning. Over dinner, I began to recount a story. I told her about a woman who had cheated on her husband. When the husband discovered the truth, his life was ruined. He lost his job and was even evicted from his home. Ultimately, she was left to face the bitter consequences of her actions. Hearing this story, my wife grew visibly uncomfortable. But then, I noticed that her percentage suddenly dropped back down to 0. I felt relieved, believing that everything was now back to normal. Later, while I was speaking with her on the phone, I noticed the percentage rising again, this time climbing rapidly toward the 100 mark. Before I could even ask what was happening, she abruptly disconnected the call. I realized with chilling certainty that she was planning to betray me that very day. Acting on this realization, I immediately set out to find her. But just then, her brother suddenly appeared in my path. He began trying to stop me. He suggested that I should go with him to explore the city. I realized that he was trying to stall me. I told him that I had left my car keys back in the room. I sent him to fetch the keys. As soon as he left, I immediately made my exit. I headed straight to the location where his last known whereabouts were recorded. It was a hotel room. Just as I was about to open the door, his mother and brother arrived on the scene. They tried to stop me from opening it. By now, my suspicions had solidified into absolute certainty. In a fit of rage, I smashed through the door and barged inside. What greeted me there was a completely different scene. My wife was standing there holding a cake. She had been preparing to celebrate my birthday. She embraced me and began to apologize. She explained that she had wanted to surprise me, but the whole situation had turned into a massive misunderstanding.